This video is sponsored by you, so if you plan to use Mika, let me remind you, this cat has more than 9 lives, so hitting them at the same time with AoE students is much faster, because these souls also have high defense, which goes up to 6000. That's why KuroKage is often used, because of her AoE defense debuff. Moving to the mechanics, this boss has 3 phases. In phase 1, there is no groggy bar, so you can't stun the boss, and while you can do it in phase 2, this is also where the cats hit the hardest, thanks to the intimidation mechanic. So what's intimidation? Intimidation reduces your student's max HP. The reduced HP will become grey. If half of your student's HP become grey, they will be confused, have this eye icon, become such, where you can't use their skills, and start playing Among Us, which can fail the entire run. If they take down your main DPS, to deal with this, you need to eject them, I mean heal them. Note that the missing HP will be healed first, and the grey part later. It also takes longer to recover the grey HP, because for insane, only 1/6 of your healing can be used to heal the grey HP, and because all KuroKage attacks ignore shield, the only way to deal with this mechanic is heal. Next, let's go over some attacks that increases intimidation. First is the eye attack, where it appears as total RNG, and since the eye explosion deals AoE intimidation damage, the only way to deal with it is to set up your formation so it doesn't hit 2 students at a time. The only attack you can interact with is Demonic Call, which summon these cats, and since they also explodes, you want to take them down before they hit your students. Moving to phase 2, you now enter KuroKage domain, and besides the 2 attacks mentioned previously, your team now receive AoE intimidation damage every 6 seconds, so an AoE healer makes it easier. The only good news here is you can now stun the boss, so you'll need to time it properly. Otherwise, the boss will suck your team forward, which results in lower buff from KuroKage, since she only buffs to students here. While groggy, KuroKage splits into 4 extra fragments, and your team has 100% crit rates, so make use of this to reset for a high crit damage, and finish phase 2 fast. If you have a good healer and don't care about high scores, you can just prioritize healing. Just note that if you don't react fast enough, this cat has a lot of ways to screw you up, so if you're looking for a comfy clear, check out this run next.